सहनाववतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै। ओम शांति शांति शांति। ओम नमः पाणिनिकात्यायन पतंजलिभ्यः शब्द विद्या संप्रदाय कर्तृभ्यो वंश ऋषिभ्यो महद्भ्यो गुरुभ्यो मुनिभ्यः गुरुभ्यः नमस्कारः। Today some problem in recitation. Anyway, it happens once in a while. So we are studying the different nouns here, Srinivas. Different nouns, vowel ending hal and halantas. Halanta napumsakalinga shabdas we are studying. Nouns of neuter gender ending in consonants. And we are doing, in the last class, we were doing Subhashitam. Now, Subhashita is a wonderful poem. This literature is a separate literature, Subhashita literature. And each poem is independent sometimes, picked up from works and taken as a Subhashita. Well said, it means it's a poem itself, poetry itself. Now, in the previous class, we have done two poems, three poems we have done. Now we'll do one more, and I want to give out some sandhis here, how to break the words. Sandhi is a joining of two words, and without learning to break them, it will not be possible for appreciating the poem. For example, Dashavapi Samo Hradaha. So here Samo becomes Samaha. You can see Putro becomes Putraha. Dashaputra Samo becomes Samaha again. So Pushpam Vishinvita here. Yathangara Karakaha. Yatha Angara Karakaha. This is another sandhi. So like that, fourth poem will take up now. Dhatte Bharam Kusuma Patra Phalavalinam Gharmavyatham Vahati Sita Bhavam Rujamcha Yo Deham Arpayati Chanya Sukasya Heto Tasmai Vadanya Gurave Tarave Namostu. Now in this poem, fourth poem, this is a poem exclusively devoted to the importance, greatness of tree. How important a tree is. All these poems are speaking about that. In fact, the very first Subhashita given here says, Dashaputra Samo Drumaha is a tree, Drumaha, Vrikshaha is equal to 10 sons, having 10 sons. Now that is the importance of a tree, which people should realize and also begin to practice. Unnecessarily, there are so many people who are felling the trees indiscriminately, cutting the trees and bringing a change in the ecology. As a result, there is so much warming of the globe. Global warming is taking up because of environmental disastrous things that are done in environment. So look at the wonderful poems here. Dhatte Bharam Kusuma Patra Phala Avalinam. Now a tree takes the burden. Bharam means bharam. Bhara bhara both are same. Dhatte bears. It bears. Vahati bharam. Vahati bharam. Bharam bharam both are same. What is the burden that the tree takes? Its own burden of kusuma. Well, kusuma may not be burdensome. Flowers. Patra, if there are so many flowers and so many leaves, naturally they amount to some weight. Phala and fruit. Avalinam, lying. Avalina means sticking, all put together. So a tree takes the burden of fruits, leaves and flowers, all in multitude. Gharma Vyatam Vahati. And a tree also, Gharma means Ushna, heat. Vyatha, Pida. Gharma Vyatham vahati, it bears, it puts up, it tolerates or it puts up with the pain of heat in summer. In scorching summer, if one has to see summer, one has to come to, come to India to see how the scorching sun is, either Delhi or even Hyderabad, any place in April, May, how the scorching sun, people die to come into the shade of, travelers who go on the road, they die to come under the shade of a tree. A tree gives him so much protection, so much, relief the moment you come under the shade of a tree. So here Gharma, that Ushna Vyatha Pidam Vahati, a tree bears the pain of heat on its own and gives you shade. Sita Bhavam Rujamcha, and also it takes the extreme weather of cold, opposite of heat, scorching heat and biting cold. Biting cold also in winter season. Sita Bhavam Rujam. Rujam means here Roga. It also takes the disease, the disease born due to the cold. That means it takes the cold on itself. In cold season also it bears with the cold. Yo deham arpayati, yo drumaha. Taruhu, here Taru Shabda is used in the last quarter. Tarave, tasmai tarave namostu. Taru Shabda. Yo taruhu. Yo means here yaha. This is a relative pronoun which we have studied. Yaha, yad pronoun. Yad yaha. The one who. Here yaha taruhu. Yaha vrikshaha. Yaha drumaha. Yaha padapaha. These are the names of the trees. Padapaha, a tree. Drumaha, a tree. Taruhu, a tree. Vrikshaha, a tree. These are all synonyms of tree. So yaha here refers to taruhu, the which tree. Deham arpayati. It offers its own body for the sake of other people. It takes the heat, cold, takes the burden of the flowers, fruits and leaves. Cha anya sukhasya hetoho. A tree offers its body for the comfort of another man's, for another's comfort. Anya sukhasya hetoho, for the sake of others' comfort. How you may say? A tree is useful for use it for the comfort of other people. A tree is cut and lot many things are made out of the tree, depending upon the type of wood the tree provides. So furniture is made basically, and then so many other things are made, artistic things out of wood. Basically, mostly furniture is made, and in house construction we have doors made out of wood. And if that wood is not useful, then it is used for burning as a fuel. That wood body of the tree is used as a fuel for either cooking or burning something or something. Cha anya, so deham arpayati. That is why the poet says here, yo deham arpayati. Yaha drumaha vrikshaha sviya deham arpayati. It offers his body, cha anya sukhasya hetoho, for the sake of another's comfort. That means, this I always tell in the class, the only thing that is useful after death, living beings, of all the living beings, if you include even tree as a living being, the most useful body of a living being after the death is tree. You cannot use the body of any other animal. Animal bodies are subject to decay. See, within hours, some parts are useful. If you take out some eyes, eyes are useful. In some more parts of the body may be useful if they are extracted within few hours of the death. Supposing the person is dead for 10 hours, that is of no use. It all decomposes. Decomposition, but not the body of a tree. Tree body does not decompose. It serves you for eternal time. Oh, that is one of the most beautiful thing about trees, that even after they are killed, they are cut, their bodies are used forever. Their bodies don't stink like the animal bodies stink. So that is one of the most wonderful. So they are useful not only while living, but when they are dead also, when they are killed also, they are useful. That is the purpose here, saying yo deham arpayati cha anyasya anya sukasya hetoho tasmai vadanya gurave. Vadanya gurave means charitable. Vadanya, charitable guru, a teacher. We have to learn from trees how to do charity. Charity must be learned from the trees. Vadanya gurave. This is Chaturthi. Vadanya tasmai vadanya gurave tarave namaha astu. So namaha, namaskaraha astu. So the poet says, I salute, my salutation is to that great charitable tree who offers his body for the sake of others' comfort, and who takes on the heat and cold, and who always takes the burden of fruits, leaves and flowers. Okay? Now let us go back very sharply. Dasha Kupa Samavapi, Dasha Vapi Samo. So there you break Dasha Vapi Samaha Hradaha Dasha Putra Samaha. Now first poem, just you read the Sandhis, I will break. Dasha, what is the first? Dasha? No, if Sandhi is there, no, only Sandhi tell me. Dasha Vapi Samo. Samo, this should be taken as Dasha Vapi Samaha. Take it as this. Okay? Next.
Dasha Sudha Samaha Putro Dasha Putra Samo.
Dasha Putra Samo. Again the same way a Sandhi is made here, which should be broken. Dasha Putra Samaha Drumaha. Okay, next, second poem. This is first poem. Chinvita Chedam Nai Karaye Malakara Ivarame. 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 This should be broken. Ivarame. Next. Yathangara Karakaha. Yathangara Karakaha. This should be broken as Yatha Angara Angara Karakaha. So Sandhi is in between these two. Yeah. Sandhi is between these two. Next, third poem. Chayamanyasya kuruvanti tinti swayamatape. No Sandhi. Phalanyapi. The word phalanyapi should be broken as phalani phalam phale phalani. This is called Yanadesha Sandhi. Not necessary. We will learn later the detail. So here is Sandhi. Phalanyapi. Phalani api. Pararthaya Vrikshaha Satpurushaha Iva. There is also a Sandhi, but I am not going. Satpurushaha Iva. Visarga Lopa is there. Satpurushaha Iva. Like that in the previous sloka also. Malakara, the same. Before that, Malakara Iva, Malakaraha Iva. Visarga has to be there. Satpurushaha Iva. Visarga Lopa Sandhi, this is. Okay, fourth poem. Gharam Phalavalinam. That no Sandhi. There is Samas. Gharma Vyatam Vahati Sita Bhavam Rujam Cha Yo. How do you break this yo? Simple yo. So many places you got come across in the Gita. Yo means yaha. Okay? Yo vahati deham arpayati chanya sukasya hetoho. Chanya sukasya. Chanya sukasya. This is to be broken. Cha Anya Sukasya, that is one word. Anya Sukasya is one word. Hetoho one word. Tasmai Vadanya Gurave Tarave Namo Astu. And the last word Namo Astu. Namo Astu. This should be Namaha plus Astu. Namaha plus Astu. That is all. Only these many sandhis are there. So let them see for a while. Then we are going to Abhyasa 17. Saptadashamaha Abhyasaha Adho Likitanam Padanam Bahuvachana Rupani Likata. Now you have to write the plurals of the singulars given here. Pushpam.
Pushpani.
So we will recall the whole thing, Srinivas, better. Pushpam, Pushpe, Pushpani. Okay. Second, Phalam. Likewise. Phalam, Phale, Phalani. Pushpam, Pushpe, Pushpani. Pustakam, Pustake, Pustakani. Chatram, Chatre, Chatrani. Netram, Netre, Netrani. Vastram, Vastre, Vastrani. 100 Akaranta Napumsakalingas you can derive in the same way. Patram also. Patram, Patre, Patrani. Ana comes here. Patram, Patre, Patrani. But up to this, it is Akaranta. You take Pushpa, Phala, Patra, these are all ending, Akaranta, neuter nouns. But coming to the fourth, it is not Akaranta. So the track changes here. It is Vari, Ikaranta, Napumsakalinga. E ending neuter. So Vari, singular. Vari, Varini, 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 Varini. We have done it. So I repeat, Vari, Varini, Varini. What is happening in Dvitiya? Vari, Varini, Dirgha is coming to the last letter. In the plural, Varini, Dirgha, the elongation is coming in the middle letter. Then Dadhi, similarly, Dadhi, Dadini, Dadhini, Dadhi, Dadini, Dadhini. Akshi, Akshini, Akshini. Daru, Ukaranta, Napumsaka. Daru, Daruni, 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 Daruni. Madhu, Madhuni, Madhuni. Vastu, Vastuni, Vastuni. Smashru, Smashruni, Smashruni. Well, meanings of some are simple. Maybe we have to write Srinivas. Plurals only we'll write for the after we do the second exercise. Now Pushpam everybody knows, flower. Phalam is fruit. Patram is leaf. Vari is jalam. We have already come across Vari. Dadhi means curds, yogurt. Dadhi means yogurt. Akshi is netram. Eye. Netram, nayanam. Daru is wood. Madhu is honey. Vastu is a thing, anything, Vastu. Smashru is mustache or beard. Mustache. So the plurals we will write a little later. We will go to the second exercise. What you are supposed adholikitanam padanam vachanam nirdishata. Now you have to specify what number they are. Simple exercise here. Phale dvivachanam, dual number. Phalam phale phalani we know. Second, daruni. This is bahuvachana, plural. Daru, daruni, daruni, bahuvachana. Varini, dvivachana. Vari, varini, varini. Dadhi, ekavachana. Januni, bahuvachana. Janu, januni, januni. Janu is ni, niece. Meaning I will tell you. Pushpani, bahuvachana. Madhuni, dvivachana. Dadhini, bahuvachana. Akshini, dvivachana. Vastuni, bahuvachana. Smashruni, dvivachana. Astini, bahuvachana. Saktini, dvivachana. Ashruni, dvivachana. So most of the words are repeated here. What are new words here is Janu. Janu means knee. Akshi is already come. Smashru has come. Sakti means thigh. Saktini, thigh. Ikaranta napumsaka. And what is more? Asti. Asti means bone. Astini. Ashru means tear. Ashru is tear. So we will write the plurals and this and pass on. Srinivas, just read. Pushpam, you tell, I will write. Exercise number 1, huh?
Yes.
17? 17.1.
Yes.
Tell me.
Pushpani.
Oh, we have to write the plural, na? Pushpani. Right.
Second one, Phalani.
This is one, exercise 1. How is it numbered? Let me just also see. Oh, Roman letters are given. This is 1. 2.
Phalani.
Phalani. Right.
Patrani.
Patrani. Right.
Varini.
Plural na. Varini. Yes.
Dadhini.
Dadhi, dadhini, dadhini.
Akshini.
Akshini.
Daruni.
Daruni.
Madhuni. Vastuni.
9th.
Total 10 hours. Smashruni.
I may not be able to write here. 10th I will take up. Mashruni.
Section 2.
This can be written also. Mashruni. Second, section. Section 2 and how is he given? 2 only, number 2. Acha. Oh. Yes.
Vachanam we have to tell.
Ah.
Phale,
I think Vachanam we need not write now. Only this. We will repeat fast. Phale dvivachanam, daruni bahuvachanam, varini dvivachanam, dadhi ekavachanam, januni bahuvachanam, pushpani bahuvachanam, madhuni dvivachanam, dadhini, eighth one is bahuvachanam, akshini dvivachanam, 10th vastuni bahuvachanam, smashruni dvivachanam, asthini bahuvachanam, sakthini 13th one dvivachanam, ashruni is dvivachanam. Next page 48. Exercise number 3. Now here some writing is required. Adho likitanam prasnanam uttaram likatha. Now pushpa vruksheshu kani shobhante. From the description given before, pushpa vruksheshu sundarani pushpani shobhanti. We have to locate going to the description. I will repeat, I will also write pushpa vruksheshu sundarani pushpani shobhanti. Right? Second one, tadagasya kim nirmalam vartate. Tadagasya kim nirmalam vartate. What is the pure? What does the lake has as pure? What is that pure thing attached to the lake? What is the thing that pure has, the lake has as pure? Something like that. Tadagasya kim nirmalam vartate. Vartate means asti. Tadagasya vari nirmalam vartate. Vari is jala. Then third one is madhu chatreshu prachuram kim vartate. What is there in the hives? What is abundantly available in the hives? The question means what is prachuram, abundantly available in the hives? Madhu chatreshu. Madhu chatreshu, you can say prachuram madhu vartate. Madhu vartate. Madhu chatra is hive. Then fourth one is vruksheshu kani indhana yogyani bhavanti. What are fit for fuel of the trees? Among of the trees, what are fit for becoming the fuel? So that is it. Vruksheshu shushkani daruni. Shushkani daruni indhana yogyani bhavanti. Shushkani daruni indhana yogyani bhavanti. Then the fifth one, chedane sati vrikshaha kim na tyajanti. Even when cut, what is that the trees do not give up? Chedane sati, even when cut, vrikshaha, the trees, kim na tyajanti. What is that the trees do not give out even when they are cut? So, chedane sati vrikshaha asruni na tyajanti. Asru. Even when the trees are cut, are being cut, they do not shed tears. So, shall we write these answers, Srinivas? We'll take up the answers.
Section 3.
Section 3. Tell me first one.
Pushpa vruksheshu kani shobhante.
Pushpa vruksheshu sundarani.
Sundarani pushpani.
So, I am not writing the whole thing. Sundarani pushpani. Shobhanti, etc. 2.
Tadagasya kim nirmalam vartate.
Tadagasya vari nirmalam vartate.
Madhu chatreshu prachuram kim vartate.
Madhu chatreshu prachuram madhu vartate.
Vruksheshu kani indhana yogyani.
Vruksheshu कानि इंधनयोग्यानि वर्तन्ते?
शुष्कानि दारूणि दारूणि
शुष्कानि
दारूणि
दारूणि
इंधनयोग्यानि
वर्तन्ते। यस।
छेदने सति वृक्षाः किं न त्यजन्ति?
छेदने सति वृक्षाः किं न त्यजन्ति?
अश्रु
छेदने सति वृक्षाः अश्रूणि
न त्यजन्ति।
न त्यजन्ति। और 5, only 5. All right. So we have written only the answers. You can take them. पुष्पवृक्षेषु सुंदराणि पुष्पाणि शोभन्ते, तडागस्य वारि अति निर्मलं वर्तते, मधुचत्रेषु प्रचुरं मधु वर्तते, वृक्षेषु शुष्कानि दारूणि इंधनयोग्यानि भवन्ति, छेदने सति वृक्षाः अश्रूणि न मुञ्चन्ति. So wherever we have given dash, the word is to be retained from the text. So over to the next पाठः 1.4 चतुर्थः पाठः, fourth lesson. अधोलिखितानि वाक्यानि पठत. Now you see some more nouns are coming up here. ऋत्विक्, ऋत्विजौ, ऋत्विजः, ऋत्विक् यजति, ऋत्विजौ यजतः, ऋत्विजः यजन्ति. What is next? शक्तिमान् पराक्रमं प्रदर्शयति, शक्तिमन्तौ पराक्रमं प्रदर्शयतः, शक्तिमन्तः पराक्रमं प्रदर्शयन्ति. थर्ड कॉलम सुहृद आगच्छति, सुहृदौ मिलतः, सुहृदः गच्छन्ति. Now what are the nouns here introduced, Srinivas? You can see very clearly. Rutvik is one noun. It has come, I don't know. Yeah. This is Jakaranta. Rutvij. Rutvik, Rutwijau, Rutvijah. Priest. What is a priest doing? Rutvik yajati is sacrificing. As a priest is sacrificing. Rutwijau yajataha. Two priests are doing the sacrifice, performing the sacrifice. Rutvijaha yajanti. Priests are sacrificing, doing the sacrifice. Now in the second column, Shaktiman parakramam pradarshayati. Shaktiman, a powerful, mighty person, is showing his valor. Parakramam pradarshayati. Shaktiman is a valorous person. Shaktimantau, two valorous persons, parakramam pradarshayataha. Two powerful men are showing their valor, power. Shaktimantaha parakramam pradarshayanti. In the plural, powerful men are showing their valor. Now look at the noun changing, Srinivas. How is it changing? Read. Shaktiman, Shaktimantau, Shaktimantaha. Shaktiman, Shaktihi. One who has Shakti is Shaktiman. One who has Buddhi, Buddhiman. So the third, Suhrud agacchati. A friend is coming. Suhrud is a friend. Suhrudau milataha. Two friends are meeting. Alingataha. Alingataha should have been given verb. Suhrudau alingataha. Two friends are embracing each other. Meeting and embracing. Milataha alingataha cha. Also you can add one more verb here. Suhrudaha gachanti. Friends are going. So agacchati milataha. Verb has changed here. See Srinivas, verb is changing from singular to dual, different verb, plural different. In the singular, Suhrud agacchati, friend is coming. Suhrudau milataha, two friends are meeting and embracing, of course, alingataha. And then Suhrudaha gachanti, friends are going. Coming, meeting, going. Agacchati, milataha, gachanti. Verbs have changed. But whereas in the previous verb has not changed. Pradarshayati, pradarshayataha, pradarsayanti. Yajati, Yajataha, yajanti. Verbs now change. So this is a very simple reading. We'll pass on to the next page for more nouns. Raja, you can read, Srinivas.
Raja nyayam karoti. Rajanau vartam kurutaha. Rajanaha yudhyante.
Then Vidyarthi, read.
Vidyarthi likhati. Vidyarthinau likhataha. Vidyarthinaha likhanti.
Vidwan,
Vidwan pujyaha bhavati. Vidvamsau pujyau bhavataha. Vidvamsaha pujyaha bhavanti. Yuva dhavati. Yuvanau dhavatāha, Yuvanaha dhavanti.
So look at the nouns here, Srinivas. Raja, this is Rajan Shabda. King, Raja Nyayam Karoti. King is doing the justice. Rajano Vartam Kurtaha. Two kings are talking between them to each other. Vartam Kurtaha. Rajano Vartam Kurutaha. Karoti Kurutaha. See the verb also changing. Karoti becoming Kurutaha. Rajanaha Yudhyanti. The verb has changed here. Rajanaha Yudhyanti. Kings are fighting. Kings are fighting. Now second box. Vidyarthi Likati. A student is writing. Vidyarthi now Likataha. Two students are writing. Vidyarthinaha likanti. Students are writing. Verb has not changed. Same. Likhati, likataha, likhanti. Then the third one. Vidwan pujyaha bhavati. A scholar is respectable, worshipable. Vidwan pujyaha bhavati. A scholar is respectable. Vidvamsau pujyau bhavataha. Two scholars are respectable. Now change, see the change of the noun. Vidwan becoming Vidvamsau. In the plural, Vidvamsaha. This is Sakaranta Shabda. Vidvamsaha, scholars. Pujyaha bhavanti. Now watch here the change of verb, change of the adjective also here. Vidwan pujyaha, Vidvansau pujyau, Vidvamsaha pujyaha. Pujyaha pujyau pujyaha. Vidvan vidvamsa vidvamsaha. Bhavati bhavataha bhavanti. So three things have to be noted here in this sentence. So Vidwan Shabda is changing like this. Vidwan vidvamsa vidvamsa. And finally Yuva. Yuva means a young man. Dhavati. A young man, chap is running. Yuva. Young person is running. It looks like a feminine noun, Srinivas. Yuva, like Lata. Akaranta it looks, but it is not that. The Pratipadika, crude form, base form for this is Yuvan Shabda, Yuvan. Nakaranta Yuvan Shabda. Yuva, Yuvano, two youths, Dhavataha are running. Yuvanaha, youths, young, three young people are running. So Yuva, Yuvano, Yuvanaha. Raja, Rajano, Rajanaha. Vidyarthi, Vidyarthinau, Vidyarthinaha. Vidwan, Vidvamsau, Vidvamsaha. Now coming back here, Raja. What is the ending of this Shabda? You know, Srinivas? Nakaranta. This is Nakaranta. Rajanaha. Raja also sounds like Akaranta. No. Raja. Raja Sarvatra. Vidwan Sarvatra Pujyate. Swadeshe Pujyate Raja. There is a Subhashita. Swadeshe Pujyate Raja. A king is worshipped in his own country, respected in his own country. Vidwan Sarvatra Pujyate. A scholar is respected everywhere. Vidwan Sarvatra Pujyate. Whereas Raja Swadeshe Pujyate. So Raja Nyayam Karoti. Rajanau. Rajanaha. Watch. Vidyarthi, Vidyarthinau, Vidyarthinaha. This is also Nakaranta. Vidyarthin Shabda. There are two words here, Srinivas, if you observe. Vidya and Arthi.
Sandhi.
If you make, it is a Sandhi. Vidya plus arthi. Arthi means one who is seriously desiring. A seriously desiring person. What is he desiring? Vidya. Vidyam arthayate. Vidyam arthayate iti vidyarthi. One who is strongly, seriously desiring, wishing to have education. So he is called a student. Vidyarthi, vidyarthino, vidyarthinaha. Then Vidwan Shabda. This is Sakaranta, not Nakaranta. Vidwan, a scholar. Vidvamsau, Vidvamsaha. Then Yuva, Yuvano, Yuvanaha. Okay. Now more words to be watched here. Etani Vakyani Patatan, page 51. Yes, read Srinivas. Vanik.
वाणिज्यं करोति
Vanijau.
वाणिज्यं कुरुतः वणिजः वाणिज्यं कुर्वन्ति.
So we will read 3, 3, 4, 4 and then explain. Next.
भिषक् औषधं ददाति भिषजौ औषधं दत्तः भिषजः औषधं ददति.
Yes. Samrat.
सम्राट् प्रजाः पालयति सम्राजौ प्रजाः पालयतः सम्राजः प्रजाः पालयन्ति.
धीमान.
आदरं प्राप्नोति धीमन्तौ आदरं प्राप्नुतः धीमन्तः आदरं प्राप्नुवन्ति.
One more you can read. Buddhiman.
बुद्धिमान् अर्थं जानाति बुद्धिमन्तौ अर्थं जानीतः बुद्धिमन्तः
Tam jananti. Okay, right. Let us explain 5 of these first before proceeding ahead. Vanik. Vanijyam karoti. A merchant does the business. Vanik, a merchant. Vanijyam, business. Karoti, does. A merchant is doing his business, or a merchant does his business. Okay? That is the meaning of this sentence. Vanik, Vanijyam karoti. Vanijau, 2 merchants. Vanijyam remaining the same. Kurutaha, 2 merchants do business. Vanijau, Vanik, Vanijau, Kurutaha, Vanijam Kurutaha. Karoti, change it to Kurutaha in dual number. Vanijaha, merchants. Vanik, Vanijau, Vanijaha, merchants, Vanijam Kurvanti, are doing the business. Merchants do the business. So watch the verb changing, watch the noun changing, but the object is not changing. Vanijam, 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 everywhere same. Okay? Yeah. Now look, go to the second noun, Bishak. Bishak aushadham dadati. A physician, a doctor, gives medicine. Bishak aushadham dadati. A doctor gives medicine. Bhishajau aushadham dattaha. See the change in the verb. This is a different verb. Yachati, yachataha, yachanti would have been regular, but this is not regular. Dadati, dattaha, dadati in the plural. The plural looks like ekavachana. The dadati looks like singular, but it is bahuvachana. So, Bhishak aushadham dadati, Bhishajau aushadham dattaha. 2 doctors give medicine. Bhishajaha, doctors. Aushadham, medicine. Dadati, giving. So doctors are giving medicine. So this has to be watched carefully. Then the third noun, Samrat. Samrat means emperor. Samrat prajaha palayati. Praja shabda is in Strilinga. This is Strilinga shabda. And this is in Dvitiya Bahuvachana Srinivas. Samrat, an emperor. Prajaha is Dvitiya Bahuvachana. Prajaha, people. Palayati, protects the people. An emperor protects the people. Samrajau, 2 emperors. Prajaha, people. Palayataha, are protecting. Samrajaha, emperors. Prajaha, palayanti, are protecting. No change in prajaha in this. The object remains the same in all the 3 numbers. Okay? Samrat, prajaha palayati. Samrajau, prajaha palayataha. Verb only changes. Samrajaha prajaha palayanti. 4th one. Dhiman. Dhi means buddhi. Dhi means buddhi. Dhi shakti. You say na? Dhiman. Buddhiman. Adaram prapnoti. An intelligent person gets honor. Adaram prapnoti. Who gets the honor? Dhiman, intelligent one. Intelligent man gets honor. Dhimantau, two intelligent men. Adaram prapnutaha, obtain. Now watch the verb changing. Prapnoti to prapnutaha. So dhimantau adaram prapnutaha. Gauravam prapnutaha. Adaram is gaurava. Dhimantaha, intelligent people. Adaram prapnuvanti, get the respect. Gauravam prapnuvanti. Watch the verb here. Prapnoti, prapnutaha, prapnuvanti. Adaram is same everywhere. Noun has changed. Dhiman, dhimantau, dhimantaha. Buddhiman, buddhimantau, buddhimantaha. If you substitute this word with buddhiman. The fifth one, the buddhiman is already given.
Yes.
Buddhiman artham janati. Buddhiman artham janati. An intelligent person knows the meaning. Buddhimantau artham janitaha. Two intelligent men know the meaning. Buddhimantaha like dhimantaha, artham jananti. Intelligent people know the meaning. So this is how you have to understand how the change. See how the noun is changing and learn it in the three numbers of the first case, nominative case only here. So sixth one, Srinivas, you can read.
Bhaktiman devam archati, bhaktimantau devam archataha, bhaktimantaha devam archanti. Dhanavan gauravam
Labhate,
dhanavantau gauravam labhete, dhanavantah gauravam labhante. Jnanavan kirtim prapnoti, jnanavantau kirtim prapnutah, jnanavantah kirtim prapnuvanti.
Shraddhavan
jnanam labhate, shraddhavantau jnanam labhete, shraddhavantah jnanam labhante. Mantri bhashanam karoti, mantrinau bhashanam kurutah, mantrinah bhashanam kuruvanti.
Okay, we'll pause here. From Bhaktiman, like Buddhiman, the Shabda is also Bhaktiman. Bhaktihi, you know what is Bhakti means? Devotion. Bhaktiman, a person who has got the devotion. Bhaktiman Devam Archati, a devotee worships God. A devoted person worships God. Otherwise, a devoted person worships God. Bhaktimantau Devam Archataha, two devoted persons worship God. Bhaktimantaha, devoted persons, Devam Archanti, worship God. So watch the noun Bhaktiman, Bhaktimantau, Bhaktimantaha, like Buddhiman, Buddhimantau, Buddhimantaha. Then Dhanavan. Dhanavan is a person who has got money, rich person. Dhanavan Gauravam Labhate. A rich person gets respect. Labhate prapnoti. Dhanavan Gauravam Labhate Samaje, in society. Dhanavantau Gauravam Labhete. Dhanavantau Gauravam Labhete. Two rich men get respect in society, understood. Dhanavantaha Gauravam Labhante. Rich men get respect in society, understood. So Dhanavan, Dhanavantau, Dhanavantaha, verb is new. Labhate, Labhete, Labhante. Singular Labhate, dual Labhete, plural Labhante. Then Jnanavan, Kirtim Prapnoti. Jnanavan, a person who has got knowledge, a knowledgeable person. Kirtim Prapnoti, gets fame. Not a scholar, otherwise a scholar gets fame. Jnanavantau Kirtim Prapnutaha, two scholars get fame. Jnanavantaha Kirtim Prapnuvanti, scholars get fame, obtain fame, get fame or obtain fame. Now here watch the noun Jnanavan, Jnanavantau, Jnanavantaha. Prapnoti, Prapnutaha, Prapnuvanti. Watch the verb very carefully. Then Shraddhavan Labhate Jnanam. This is there in the Gita itself. श्रद्धावान लभते ज्ञानम तत्परः संयतेन्द्रियः ज्ञानम लब्ध्वा पराम शांतिम अचिरेनाधिगच्छति. दिस इज द गीता वाक्य, भगवद गीता. श्रद्धावान लभते ज्ञानम तत्परः संयतेन्द्रियः. That has to be understood. If one says, I am a Shraddhavan, but I don't control my senses, then I cannot hope to get Jnanam. Shraddhavan labhate Jnanam says this line. A person, what is Shraddha? One who has faith, one who has seriousness, interest. Shraddhavan Jnanam labhate. A faithful person gets knowledge. Shraddhavantau Jnanam labhete. Two faithful persons get knowledge. Shraddhavantah Jnanam labhante. Faithful people get knowledge after only controlling their senses. This line has to be remembered, Srinivas. Shraddhavan labhate jnanam tatparah samyatendriyaha. Tatparah, tasmin paraha, tasmin vishaye paraha. See, you want something, you want some knowledge. Let us take Sanskrit knowledge only, or knowledge of computers, knowledge of English, knowledge of any subject in the world. What is the criteria to get knowledge? You have Shraddha, you have deep interest, commitment you have. But then what is the next step that you should adopt? Tatparaha, you should be totally involved in that subject. And Samyata Indriyaha, Samyatendriyaha, you should be totally self-controlled. Control all your other external temptations and get deeply involved in the subject, then you will get the knowledge. That is the secret. This is the Shastra saying, Gita Shastra. Shraddhavan labhate jnanam tatparaha samyatendriyaha. Unless and until a person, a man, controls his senses, he cannot hope to get jnanam. Jnana is ruled out to a person who is not a samyatendriyaha. So that is a wonderful line. Shraddhavan labhate jnanam shraddhavanto. Okay. Mantri bhashanam karoti. Mantrin shabda, this is. Mantri is a minister. Bhashanam karoti. A minister is speaking. Mantrinau bhashanam kurutaha. Two ministers are speaking. Mantrinaha bhashanam kurvanti. Ministers are talking or speaking. Okay, next. Adhikari
karyam nirvahati. Adhikarinau karyam nirvahatah. Adhikarinah karyam nirvahanti. Vijnani adhyanam karoti. Vijnaninau adhyanam kurutah. Vijnaninah adhyanam kurvanti. Yogi tapaha acharati. Yoginau tapaha acharatah. Yoginah tapaha acharanti. Puman pruchati. Pumansau pruchatah.
Pumamsa pruchanti. So here four more to be. Adhikari. Adhikaraha asya asti iti adhikari. One who has got adhikara. Adhikara means authority. Who is got an authority? Only a government servant. Official. Some official is called adhikari. An official, adhikari means. Adhikari karyam nirvahati. An official carries on his work, does his work. Karyam nirvahati means doing his work. Adhikarinau, two officials, two officers, karyam nirvahata, are doing the work. Okay? Nirvahati, nirvahataha. Adhikarinaha, officers, karyam nirvahanti, are doing the work. So look at the word adhikari, adhikarinau, adhikarinaha. Adhikara means authority, right? Then Vijnani, adhyanam, a scientist. Vijnani, a scientist, adhyanam karoti, makes a study. Vijnaninau adhyanam kuru. Two scientists are studying. Okay? Vijnaninaha, scientists are doing the study. Adhyanam kurvanti. Karoti kurutaha kurvanti. Vijnani, Vijnaninau, Vijnaninaha. This is like Adhikarina whole. Sorry. Yogi tapaha acharati. Who is a yogi? It's a most popular word in the world now, yogi. Yoga and yogi. One who does yoga is a yogi. One who indulges in bhoga is a bhogi. Bhogi. And then he becomes a rogi. So, yogi tapaha acharati is doing his penance. Yogi, what is tapasya? Controlling, self-control. A yogi is undergoing tapasya. Yoginau tapaha acharataha. Two yogis are doing the penance. Yogis are doing the penance. Tapaha acharanti. Now watch Srinivas here. What is the object here? Tapaha, tapaha, tapaha. How does it sound to you? And look, how does it look? It looks like in first case. It is not Prathama Vibhakti, it is Dvitiya Vibhakti. This is Sakaranta Napumsakalinga Shabdaha Tapas. Understand? So yogi tapaha acharati, when you say, why is it not tapam? Your doubt at this level should be, where is the object here? Yogi, yogi, right, fine. Acharati is doing. Tapaha, where is the, tapaha means penance. But why is the word having visarga here? When it is visarga, when it has visarga, it is generally the prathama ekavachana. Devaha, Vrikshaha, Ramaha, Harihi, Guruhu, Taruhu. But why visarga is coming? This is Napumsakalinga Sakaranta. So, visarga sa letter is converted here to visarga. Tapas becomes tapaha. Understand? And in Napumsakalinga Shabda, Sakaranta is runs like this. Tapaha, tapasi, tapamsi. Tapaha, tapasi, tapamsi. So tapaha will be there in Prathama Ekavachana, tapaha there will be there in Dvitiya Ekavachana. Like manas. You take manas. Manaha, manasi, manamsi. Okay, Srinivas? Again Dvitiya. Manaha, manasi, manamsi. So whether it is Prathama or Dvitiya you won't know unless it is used in a sentence like this. So yogi tapaha acharati. A yogi is doing tapasya. Yoginau, two yogis are doing tapasya. Yoginaha tapaha acharanti. And mind you, this tapaha is Dvitiya Ekavachana only, not Prathama Ekavachana. Right? Puman. This is another noun, Srinivas. Puman. Pums Shabda. This is the base, Pratipadika is Pums. From this you get Pumlinga, Srinivas. Pumlinga. Puman, a male person. Pruchati, a man asks. If you translate into English, a man asks. Asks is asking. Pumam sau, two men are asking. Pruchataha, two men are asking. Pumam saha, men pruchanti are asking. Right? Men are asking. So this way, variety of nouns have been introduced here, Srinivas. We will rapidly go to Vanik. This is Vanik, Vanijau, Vanijaha, Bishak, Bishajau, Bishajaha, Samrat, Samrajau, Samrajaha, Dhiman, Dhimantau, Dhimantaha, Buddhiman, Buddhimantau, Buddhimantaha, Bhaktiman, Bhaktimantau, Bhaktimantaha, Dhanavan, Dhanavantau, Dhanavantaha, Jnanavan, Jnanavantau, Jnanavantaha, Saddhavan, Saddhavantau, Saddhavantaha, Mantri, Mantrinau, Mantrinaha, Adhikari, Adhikarinau, Adhikarinaha, Vijnani, Vijnaninau, Vijnaninaha, Yogi, Yoginau, Yoginaha, Puman, Pumamsau, Pumamsaha. You have to watch carefully and learn them. One verb is explained here. Labhate means prapnoti, gets, obtains. Is the time over? Shubham Bhuyat.